Good afternoon, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. My name is Ann Miller, and I wanted to speak with you about the opportunity to become the Franchise Territory Manager. Our company is heading into an exciting time with a lot of new programs, new initiatives, and I want to be part of it. So let's get started. If you're looking for perfection, that's not me. And what do I mean by that? Let me explain. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. I believe in growing and learning, and that no one is ever perfect. The history that I have, or the experience that I have, is I've been a business owner for 21 years, 4 of which were in a franchise system. I have supervisory experience, and I have run the business from top to bottom. I've learned all the new software and really learned the ins and outs all on my own. So the qualities that I'm told you're seeking for a franchise territory manager are an understanding of business and franchise systems, the ability to relate to clients, idea generation, and to be customer service oriented. I believe I possess all those, so let me explain a little bit further. When it comes to understanding a business and franchise system, like I said, I have owned a business for 21 years, again, 4 of which are in the franchise system. I've managed all aspects of the business. I know all the ins and outs. And I've also been a part of purchasing and selling 4 businesses in 2 states. A lot of detail goes into that, that's for sure. So when it comes to the ability to relate to clients, or in this case, franchises, I have been there and done that. I understand the frustrations when the tensions are high and demands are being put on someone, and it gets to be a lot. So another thing I look at is a lot of times business people will look at a spreadsheet and look at the numbers. There's more to it than numbers. It's also about relationships. So it's about being personable and relatable. When it comes to idea generation, there's a lot of different aspects. When it comes to revenue producing programs, I've created many of those. Also, able to interpret the data that I mentioned earlier on a spreadsheet and create programs that help to either increase the revenue when needed or even decrease the expenses when needed. Also, I am very good at creative thinking, a little outside of the box when trying to organize best practices. And customer service, we all know that's the number 1 priority in any business. So I firmly believe that integrity and honesty are of the utmost importance in any business. It's important to focus on the client's needs and for prompt conflict resolution. Those two go hand in hand. Conflicts arise, resolutions need to be made quickly and done very well. So the necessities we can all see on a resume: experience, education, and skills. A quote I heard just the other day in a Franklin Covey leadership seminar that I'm taking: technical skills account for 80% of your success as an individual contributor. While very important, we also need to think of the other 20%, which is the experience and the skills that you've learned basically by teaching yourself, which is what I've done. So one thing to note that is very important is that time is of the essence with this project. Time to roll with it, and there's no time like the present. Fortunately, I have done the onboarding and the training that's required when joining the company, so I am literally ready to start on day 1. We can strive for progress and not for perfection. Again, it's all about learning as you go, striving to be the best, but nobody is perfect. Just a short recap again. 21 years in business, 4 years as a franchise owner. So again, I've been there and done that. And I owned several clinics. I'm very familiar with the purchasing and selling. I've been at the top of the food chain, so to speak, and also at the bottom, and everything in between. So in conclusion, I just want to share with you that I firmly believe I am a good candidate for this position because I have the overall business experience required. I have the knowledge, the skill set. I am willing to learn anything, and I can guarantee nobody wants this more than I do. I thank you all so much for listening to this, and I really hope you will consider me, and I hope to be working with you soon. Thank you.